Good evening, guys. Welcome to our 8 p.m. Pilates class. Just 8 o'clock there now, so we'll get going the next minute or so. For those joining in late, you can just pop back to the start. So about 40 minutes, guys. Some moves obviously will be a little bit more difficult than others, and I'll give one or two pointers throughout each move in terms of making it easier or making it tougher. Okay, so again, depending on your ability, we'll count for all abilities in terms of the moves we'll do. So we'll get going the next minute or so. And again, all you need is just your space and a soft surface to work off on the floor. Okay. Okay. Good evening, guys, those that joined in there. So again, what I was saying at the start of the class there, in terms of the length of the class, about 40 to 45 minutes. And then a lot of the moves some of the moves will be more difficult than others, but I'll talk you through how to make them easier and tougher or tougher throughout the class. Okay, so we'll get going now in the next 20 seconds. We're going to start on the floor. Okay, we'll get a warm-up series, and then I will explain each move as I go throughout the class. Okay, so we'll get going, grab a space, we'll start on the floor, as I said, and about 40 minutes of work here. Okay. Okay, right, guys, so starting off, we're going to start from the floor and then work our way up to a stand throughout the warm-up. Okay, so starting off, just drop the head back to the floor. Okay, just get a full body stretch, do a bit of breath work to start off. Okay, and then I'll talk about your breath, the direction of your breath and the speed of your breath throughout the class. Okay, so head back on the floor. From there, just bring your hands by your side, just relax the legs to the floor. And just what I want you to do just to start off the class, just take a few deep breaths in and out. Just nice control, just breathing in through the nose or out through the mouth and out through the mouth, or else in and out through the nose. Whatever's comfortable for yourself. Just take the next 30 seconds or so, just get used to your breath, the direction of your breath, the speed of your breath, and just be aware, okay, the direction in which you are breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, or else in and out through the nose. So again, throughout the class, I'll just speak about the speed of your breath, the direction of your breath, again, and how your breath can aid you to get the most out of a lot of the moves throughout the class. Good. Okay, from there, guys, just tuck your right knee to your chest, just wrap your hands around that right leg and hold, keep your left heel on the ground. And again, just use your breath, just breathing nice and slowly, just letting that knee drift into your chest on the breath out. Okay, from there, we'll swap sides, opposite leg, tuck the left knee to the chest, the right knee to the chest, wrap the hands around the leg and hold. And again, you're just using your breath, you're really focusing on your breath throughout the class for the next 40 minutes or so. Good. Okay, from there, bring the 2 feet flat to the floor, so walk the heels right in towards the bum. And then when you're ready, bring both hands directly up overhead with the palms facing towards the roof. From there, then when you're ready, take a deep breath in. As you do so, bring the hands towards the shoulders. Okay, and then as you breathe out, slide the forearms up above the head. Okay, we'll get one more in each direction. So breath in, bring your hands towards the shoulders, sliding your forearms along the ground. Okay, and then breath out, slide the forearms directly up overhead. Okay, from there, get a full body stretch, the point toes away from the body. Reach the hands as far away from the head as possible. And again, just use your breath to aid the stretch. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, from there, guys, tuck one knee to your chest, and then just use that position just to roll forward up to a seated position. Okay, from there, guys, 2 legs go in front, just relax the legs to the floor, 2 heels in contact with the ground, and then when you're ready, just let your torso just drop toward your thighs, And just bring the hands towards the feet. And once more, just breathe in and out of this stretch. Just using your breath to bring your hands towards your feet. Good. Okay, when you're ready then, guys, we're going to come to a cross-legged position. Okay, so whatever's comfortable here, right over left, or left over right. Stay nice and tall then on the mat. Okay, left hand comes to the ground, right hand comes directly up overhead. Okay, into our mermaid stretch. Just walking that right hand directly up overhead, and then just walking that left hand out on the floor. And again, just feeling that stretch through your right side. So my right hand is in the air, so again, I'm trying to keep my right hip bone on the floor. Feeling that stretch along my right side, using my breath again to get a bit more out of the stretch. So really focus on the breath out. Just lengthen that right side of the body. Okay, from there we'll swap sides. So just gently walk the left hand overhead, walk the right hand along the floor, and again, you're keeping your left hip bone on the floor as much as possible. Again, using your breath to lengthen that left side of the body. Good. Okay, from there, guys, getting a bit of movement into our mid-back. Okay, so opposite hand comes to the opposite shoulder. Keep the elbows nice and tall at all times. Keep the spine nice and long. Keep the head nice and strong also. Okay, from there, take a deep breath in. And then on your breath out, just rotate to your right side as far as you can. Okay, again, keeping that alignment with your spine all the way from your hips as far as your head. You've got a straight line. Keep the head in neutral. And again, get to your sticky point, get to that end range. And use your breath to try and rotate over your right shoulder a little bit further. Good. Okay, from there, reset to center. Take a deep breath in. Again, keep the elbows nice and high. Deep breath in, deep breath out, opposite direction, rotate. And again, keep the head in neutral. Get to your end range, feel that sticky point. And then take a deep breath in, and then breath out. Just rotate a little bit further towards that left side, over that left shoulder. Good. Okay, we'll do one more in each direction. So again, reset, stay nice and tall, keep the elbows tall, keep the spine nice and long. Breath in, breath out, start to rotate over the right shoulder or left shoulder, whatever side you started on. And again, feel that sticky point and then use the breath. So take a deep breath in, and on the breath out, just feel your body release a little bit more towards that right shoulder. Good, reset, last time, take a deep breath in. Deep breath out, opposite direction, rotate to the left. And then get to that point, take a breath in. And on the breath out, just rotate that slight bit further over that left or right shoulder. And reset to center. Brilliant. Okay, from there, guys, make your way onto all fours. Okay, so on the knees. Okay, and then when you're ready, just push the hips towards the roof, drop the heels down to the ground, just into our downward dog stretch, just dropping the head between the hands and holding. Okay, and then from there, guys, walk the hands in towards the feet and come to a stand. Okay, when you're ready then, just bring the feet together. Just place a slight bend in the knees, grab the backs, the legs, and then again, just let your torso just drop toward your thighs. And we're just going to hold that position now for about 20 seconds. Just feeling that lengthening into our hamstrings, just letting the legs fall, or letting your chest fall rather towards your legs. And just using your breath to try to straighten the legs as much as possible. Trying to drop your chest toward your thighs. Again, really focusing on the breath out, just getting a little bit more out of that stretch. Let the head fall towards the ground. Okay, and then from there, as a slowly just make your way up to a stand. Good. Okay, from there, guys, step into the back of your mat. We already have some space. Hands come directly up overhead. Okay, so into our inchworm. Keep the legs as straight as possible. Down, touching the toes at the front of the body. And then when you're ready, walk your hands out again into that high plank position. Get to the high plank position. From here, I want you to just spike your hips slightly towards the roof. Okay, and then press through your elbows, press through the hands, nose dive towards the ground, sweep the body forward and through. Okay, and then from there into our cobra stretch. So, hand on the floor, drawing the shoulders back and down, keep the head facing forward. Try and keep the two hip bones at the front of the body on the mat at all times. Okay, from there, sitting back on the heels as far as possible, dropping the head between the hands and holding. Okay, and then once more, press with the feet, press with the hands, push hips towards the roof, and then walk the hands in towards the feet and come to a stand. Okay, once more, so hands come overhead. Again, try to keep the legs as straight as possible, let the hands fall towards the floor, walk your hands out to that high plank and push up position. And again, just use your momentum to push your hips, press through your hands, press through your elbows, sweep your body forward and through. Draw the shoulders back and down. Keep the two hip bones at the front of the body on the mat at all times. And again, just use your breath to relax into that stretch. Good. Okay, from there, once more, sitting back onto the heels. Okay, and then last time, coming to a stand. So pressing the hips to the roof, pressing the heels to the ground, and then just walking the hands in towards the feet, coming to a stand. Okay, from there, guys, we're going to stand with our feet about hip width apart. Okay, so again, line the feet up with the shoulders and the hips. And again, as I always say, just think about resurrecting the arch in both feet. So you're lifting, okay, the arch on your left foot and your right foot by gripping the mat with your big toe and your heel bone on both feet. Okay, I'm just going to turn side on so you can see me. Okay, so again, my feet are lined up with my hips. I'm resurrecting or I'm lifting the arch off the ground, okay, gripping the mat or the floor with both big toes and the heel bones of both feet. Okay, from there, shoulders back and down, head stays in neutral, facing forward towards the screen, the wall in front of you. Okay, and then from there, there's a few pelvic shifts from standing. Okay, so we'll do this from all fours and also while we're lying flat on the mat. Okay, so getting that arch into your lower back. Okay, from there, then just reverse that. So push the hips forward, flattening off that lower back. Again, keeping the feet in the same position at all times, so firmly placing the feet on the floor. Okay, we'll just get 2 or 3 more in each direction. So again, everything stays stable from the breastbone as far as your head, getting that arch into your lower back. And once more, just pushing the pelvis forward, flattening off your lower back. Okay, we get 1 more in each direction. So again, just maneuvering that lower back, pushing the pelvis back, getting the arch into your lower back. Okay, and then from there, just push the hips forward, flattening off the lower back. Okay, when you're ready then, I want you to come to neutral. So again, as I always say, the halfway point between those 2 extremes. So you're in neutral, head is in neutral, feet are firmly on the ground. Again, resurrecting the arch of both feet. And from there, what I want you to think about is just externally rotating or turning out the hip bones towards the left and right hand side. Okay, so feet stay in position, feet don't move, shoulders, pelvis, mid-back, lower back stay in position. Okay, and again, just think about just externally rotating those legs out to the right or left hand side. Okay, again, from here, it's going to take 30 seconds or 40 seconds just to engage pelvic floor. So hands come by the sides. Okay, so you're staying in neutral. And again, as I always say, just think about drawing tailbone to pubic bone, drawing the pubic bone up towards your navel. And again, just bringing your breath in here and the direction of your breath to engage pelvic floor. So breath out, pelvic floor engagement. Breath in, hold that connection. Next breath out, re-engage or reinforce that connection. Keeping as much stability through your body as possible. Okay, again, keeping the glutes quiet, keeping everything in neutral. So pelvis stays in neutral, lower back is flat. Hands are by the sides, head stays in neutral, shoulders are back and down. And again, you're thinking about gripping the mat with both feet and turning out the left and right leg towards the left and right hand side. Again, using your breaths, just take the next 20 seconds to yourself, just to breathe in and breathe out nice and slowly. Again, breath out is pelvic floor connection or pelvic floor activation. Again, think about that sensation now. We're trying to stop yourself going to the toilet. Breath out, pelvic floor engagement. Breath in, hold that connection. And then on each breath out throughout the class, think about activating or re-engaging that pelvic floor. Okay, again, if you're familiar with these concepts, let's try and think about drawing the belly button towards the spine on a lot of the moves. And also let's think about drawing the 2 hip bones here at the front of the body towards your midline or towards your navel or belly button. Okay, so again, try and think about incorporating those 3 points throughout the class to get the most out of each move. Okay, from there, guys, last bit of work in our warm-up. Okay, so we're going to stand on our right leg, okay, to start off. Hands come by the sides or on the hips, whatever is comfortable. Okay, and as I did with both feet on the floor, just grip the mat with your big toe and your heel bone on your right leg. From there, just gently start to move that left leg forward and back. And again, throughout each move, starting from here on in, you're just trying to keep as much stability through the body, okay, the parts of the body that aren't moving. So just gently sweeping the leg forward and back. Okay, from there, reset to center, again, standing on that right leg. And then from here, when you're ready to start to move that left leg outside of the body. Okay, so lift, reset, lift and reset, but again, at all times, it's not a momentum swing. You're just lifting and controlling that lift and release back down to its starting position. Good. So as you start to move the left leg, the further you move that leg away from the right leg, the tougher the move. So start small, okay, and then increase the range which you are working in to obviously increase the difficulty of the move. Okay, again, as we were with both feet in the floor, imagine both feet are now on the ground, really maintaining that stability through the feet. Okay, again, keeping that neutral position with the pelvis. And if you can think about already now, thinking about controlling the leg movement with the pelvic floor, okay, keeping the tummy quiet, keeping the glutes quiet as much as possible on that left leg. Good, for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, from there, guys, swapping sides. So standing on the left leg or opposite leg, whatever leg you started on, hands by the sides, okay, or on the hips, whatever is comfortable. And again, just gently start to move that right leg or left leg forward and back. Again, let's think about where you're gripping the mat. Is the arch of your foot collapsed to the ground? If it is, try and lift that arch in the left or right foot by gripping the mat, again, with your big toe and your heel bone on the left leg. Again, is the head moving? Is your chest moving? Are your shoulders moving? If so, again, just bring that stability back to the body and bring your focus back to your breath. Okay, just control the body as much as possible. Sweep the leg forward and back. Good. Okay, from there, reset to center once more. Shoulders back and down, stay nice and tall at all times. And again, let's gently start to move that right leg outside the body. Again, let's make it a good clean movement, so don't make it a jerky movement at any stage. Again, has that arch on the left or right foot collapsed to the ground? If it has, start to lift once more. Good. And again, control that right leg, whatever leg is moving. If it's your left leg or your right leg, control outside the body, and then control back to its starting position. So lift with control and release back to your starting position with control. So the leg should not be dropping back to the floor or towards the opposite leg. Really maintain the control and the energy in both legs at all times. Good. For 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Okay. Grab a quick drink if you want, guys. Okay, and then we're going to make our way onto the mat, onto all fours. Okay, so grabbing a spot on your mat when you're ready, okay, and then I'll talk you through each move from here on in. Okay, so setting up on all fours, guys, as we did from standing, okay, we're going to get a few pelvic shifts, okay, so important starting off here, stacking the knees beneath the hips, the hands directly beneath the shoulders, okay, and then when you're ready, turning the toes into the floor, drop the lower back towards the ground, okay, and then look straight ahead, okay, so again, just getting a bit of movement into our pelvis from all fours. Dropping that belly button towards the floor, looking straight ahead. When you're ready then, take a deep breath in. And then on the breath out, drop the tailbone to the floor, press the 2 hands into the ground, tuck the chin in toward the chest. Okay, and that is extreme number 2. Okay, we'll get one more in each direction. So dropping the lower back again towards the ground, looking straight ahead, getting that arch into our lower back. That's extreme number 1. And then reversing that once more by taking a breath in and then breath out, dropping the tailbone, pressing the 2 hands to the floor, dropping the chin in toward the chest and holding. That's extreme number 2. Okay, from there, I want you to find again that neutral point between those 2 end ranges. And again, you're keeping your knees stacked beneath your hips and your hands stacked directly beneath your shoulders. Okay, as we did from standing 3 or 4 minutes ago, what I want you to do here now for the next 20 to 30 seconds is just take a few deep breaths in and out. And just really focus, okay, on using your breath to engage or activate pelvic floor. And then use the opposite breath, okay, to maintain that activation for as long as possible. So breath in, breath out, pelvic floor engagement or activation. Next breath in, just hold that connection. Next breath out, re-engage or reinforce and make that activation a little bit stronger. And then continue that breath throughout the next few moves, okay, from all fours. Okay, when you're ready then, 2 hands stay on the floor, right knee stays on the floor, and we're going to start to move our left leg. Okay, so again, maintaining as much stability through the body as we can. We're keeping both hands and right knee on the floor. Start to kick that left leg back. Okay, we're going to get 5 off each side. Okay, so kick, reset. What I want you to think about here is as you kick the leg away, breathe out. That's also your pelvic floor activation. Breath in, reset the knee to the floor. We get 3 more. Breath out, move the limb away from the body. Breath in, reset the limb to its starting position. 2 more. Breath out, extend the leg away. Breath in, reset. 1 more. Breath out, move the left leg away. breath in, reset. Really focusing on your breath, guys, really focusing on keeping that stability in your lower back, in your upper body, okay, and particularly keeping that stability, okay, or that neutral position with the pelvis. Okay, so up inside, breath out, keep the right leg away, reset. Again, are the hips level? Are your shoulders level? Is your head in neutral? Really focus on all these points to get the most out of the move. 3 more, breath out, move the limb away, breath in, reset. As you kick the right leg away, is your body starting to move towards that left side? If so, try and maintain that stability in the hips. Okay, a straight line across your waistband at the back of your body. Good, incorporate the breath on each move. 1 more, breath out, extend, breath in, reset. Good, okay, from there, guys, just sitting back into child's pose for a split second, bring the hand in front, just releasing the wrists. Good, okay, and then from there, guys, back into a high push-up or plank position. If you feel it's too much in your hands here, guys, just turn the knuckles in towards the floor, okay, and then hold your body position from there. If not, your hands are on the floor, okay, and you're happy with that, do so. Stepping back then with the feet, okay. Again, what I want you to think about is getting the hands directly beneath your shoulders, okay, and then just holding this position now for about 10 or 15 seconds. Again, incorporating all the moves, okay, and the concepts we spoke about so far. So using your breath, maintaining the stability, maintaining the strength in your lower back, keep your hands directly beneath your shoulders. Really focus now on your breath. Focus on the breath out. Focus on the breath in. Focus on the speed of your breath. So let's try and take 3 or 4 seconds of each breath in each direction here. Again, think about trying to draw those 2 hip bones towards the center of your body, and in turn then trying to drop your belly button towards your spine, keeping that strength in your lower back. For 3, 2, and 1. Okay, once more, sitting back into child's pose, reaching the hand in front, dropping the head to the floor. Okay, and then once more back up into that high plank position. Okay, so from here, again, stepping back into that position, we're going to get 5 reps off each side. So again, maintain the stability in the lower back, set the feet nice and wide. Okay, so the wider base support, the easier to move. And from here, we're going to get 5 reaches off each shoulder. Okay, so reach to the left hand, reset. Reach to the right hand, reset. Okay, 4 more off each side. But as you do the 4 more off each side, think about the breath. Think about where your hands are they directly beneath your shoulders? And as you start to lift the hand away from the body, are you losing that control in the hips? If so, bring the hands a little bit closer together. Keep the hands beneath the shoulders at all times. 3 more left. Again, breath out, pelvic floor activation or engagement. Breath in, reset, and relax. Good. Dropping onto the knees, guys, sitting back onto the feet once more. And then again, last time, just dropping the head toward the floor. Good. Okay, from here, guys, last bit of work on the hands. Okay, last bit of work on the shoulders. And then we're going to make our way onto the floor, lying with our chest on the ground. Okay, so stepping back with the knees. Okay, into our Pilates push-up. So tricep press, pointing the toes away from the body. Again, you can see my hands are directly beneath my shoulders to start. And we're getting 10 reps here. But throughout your 10 reps, again, use your breath, okay, to move your body towards the floor and away from the floor. So when you're ready, take a deep breath in. On the breath out, okay. Again, think about pelvic floor engagement. Breath in, reconnect. Breath out, reconnect. And then when you're ready, drop your chest toward the floor, okay? Breath away, push yourself away. Breath in, start to drop your chest towards the floor. Breath out, press yourself away. Okay, 8 more reps, off we go. Again, if you want to get 1 or 2 more reps, do so. But again, I'm on the knees, I'm pushing my hips through towards the floor, but not too much to a point where I feel any movement in my lower back. Okay, brushing the elbows by the sides is the key to the move here. Okay, breath in, breath out, press yourself away from the floor. Breath in, drop your chest towards the ground. Breath out, press your chest away. 5 more to go. Pointing the toes away from the body at all times. Breath in, drop your chest. Breath out, press away. Good. 4 more. Hands stay beneath the shoulders at all times. Breath in, drop your chest toward the floor. Breath out, press your chest away. 3 more to go. Good. Breath in, drop the chest to the floor. Breath out, press the chest away. 2 more. Point the toes. Again, are you using your breath? Keep the stability, keep the strength in that lower back. Don't let the lower back move whatsoever. Last one, take a breath in, drop the chest, and then breath out, press the chest away. Good. Okay, from there, guys, when you're ready, we're going to drop our chest to the floor. Okay, reach the hands in front. Okay, and then just drop the feet and drop the thighs towards the ground. Okay, from here, when you're ready, again, just bring your focus back to your breath. Just bring your focus back to your pelvic floor. Okay, I'm just going to work our lower back muscles here. Okay, you know, it's the muscles in between our shoulder blades for the next move. So, pinning the feet together to start. When you're ready, then head stays on the ground to start the move. And then when you're ready, lift the legs and lift the chest off the floor. Okay, so lifting up and holding, reaching the hands in front. And relax. Okay, so 5 reps here. When you're ready, use your breath, pelvic floor, breath out, start to lift, breath in, reset to the floor. Okay, so use that rhythm, breath out, lift the body off the ground, breath in, reset. 3 more. Breath out, pelvic floor, lift the body, breath in, reset. 2 more. Breath out, lift the body off the ground. Point the toes, reach the hands, breath in, reset. Good, we'll go for 2 more. Breath out, lift and hold, point the toes, breath in, reset. Good, breath out, start to lift and hold, pelvic floor, breath in, relax. Okay, incorporating a bit of shoulder work here with that move. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to come to that hold position. We're going to get 8 reps with both hands. Okay, so we go together, point the toes, hands stay on the floor to start. Breath in, breath out, lift the body, pelvic floor, and hold. Holding this position from here, draw the shoulders back and down, bring the hands by the sides. Okay, and then let's go for 8 reps. Good, breath in, bring the hands back to the shoulders. Breath out, reach the hands overhead. Breath in. Good. Breath out, reach the hands overhead. Breath in, hands to the shoulders. Good. Again, use your breath, pelvic floor. Breath in, hands to the shoulders. Breath out, reach the hands away. Point the toes, pin the feet together. Breath in, hands to the shoulders. Breath out, reach the hands. Let's pin those shoulder blades together. Hands to the shoulders. Breath out, reach the hands away. 2 more. Keep the chest off the ground. Breath in, hands to the shoulders. Breath out, reach the hands long. 1 more. Breath in, hands to the shoulders. And then breath out, reach the hands long. And drop the chest to the floor. Excellent stuff. Good. Okay, from there, guys, slowly make your way up off the ground. Okay, and then we're going to make our way onto our backs. Okay, so lying supine on the floor. Okay, with chest back, or head back on the floor. Okay, so starting off, guys, as we did from standing, as we did from all fours, we are now going to do, okay, from a lying position with our head back on the floor, trying to find that neutral position, okay, with the pelvis. So hands stay on the floor, feet stay on the floor, walking heels in towards the bum, shoulders back and down, head relaxed to the ground. Okay, and then from there, lifting that lower back off the ground, getting that arch into our lower back. So again, as I always say, imagine, or if you want, slide that hand in underneath the broad of your back. And there should be some space to slide the hand in. Reverse that then by dropping or pressing your lower back into the mat or to the floor. Okay, and then let's get 1 more in each direction. So extreme number 1, lift the lower back, get that arch into the lower back. Okay, and then reverse it by dropping or pressing your lower back into the floor. Good. Okay, when you're ready then, I want you to come to that neutral position. Okay, between those 2 points again. And as we did from standing at the very start of the class, I want you to grip the mat with both feet. And again, resurrect that arch in both feet. Head stays back on the floor. Okay, and again, let's bring our focus back to our breath there for the next 15 seconds or so. Using your breath, thinking about the direction of your breath, and as we start the next move, thinking about using your breath, okay, to aid the move or improve the move as you work your way through the reps. Okay, from there, take a deep breath in. On the breath out, lift the hips off the ground into a full shoulder bridge. Okay, but again, you're keeping both feet on the floor, gripping the mat with big toe and heel bone on both feet. Okay, getting 5 reps off each side, alternating between left and right side each time. Keeping the hips up, keeping the hands by the sides. If you want to make the move tougher, bring both hands directly up overhead. Okay, squeezing the back of the body. When you're ready, lift the right leg up to tabletop, reset, lift the left leg up to tabletop. We're getting 5 off each side, 10 in total. Okay, really focusing on here, or what we're focusing on is keeping the hips up. And as you start to lift one leg off the ground, maintaining the stability throughout the body. Okay, imagine you have both feet on the floor at all times. So try and limit the movement from left to right. And again, let's think about the breath. So breath out is pelvic floor engagement as you lift the leg. Breath in, bring both feet back to the floor. Breath out, pelvic floor engagement or activation. Bring both feet back to the floor on the breath in. Good, incorporate the breath, use your breath. 3 more. Again, keeping the hips up as high as possible. 2 more. And drop the hips back to the floor. Okay. Starting off the next move in the exact same position, slightly different. Again, hands can be by the sides, or hands can be directly up overhead. Okay, from there, when you're ready, again, come into a double leg bridge, up to a full shoulder bridge. Okay, and then when you're ready, we're going to lift and hold the left leg at tabletop. Okay, getting 8 reps off each side here, dropping the hips to the floor, keeping the left leg stable at all times. Okay, so drop, reset, point the left toe away from the body, and again, grip the mat with your big toe and your heel bone through your right or left foot. Whatever foot is on the floor, that side is doing the work, and the opposite leg and the rest of the body stay stable. Good. Use your breath. Think about the direction of your breath. Good. For me, I think about breathing out as I lift and breathing in as I drop back down. As I lift, I'm activating the pelvic floor. As I drop back to my starting position, okay, I'm just trying to re-engage, or I'm trying to hold that connection through the pelvic floor. Good. 1 more to go, and then we'll swap sides. Lift and hold. And reset. Bring the left leg to the floor. Bring the right leg to tabletop. Point the toes of the right foot towards the wall in front of you, towards the screen in front of you. Hands stay overhead or by the sides. And again, let's lift your left side. 8 reps. Come into a full shoulder bridge at all times. Drop the waistband towards the floor for a split second, and then start to lift once more. And again, bring the energy to the left leg, whatever leg's on the floor, and incorporate your breath. Use your breath, okay, in each direction of the move. Breath out. For me, I start to lift. Breath in. I drop my waistband back towards the floor for a split second. Breath out. I start to lift, really focusing on keeping the stability in my body, not letting my body move from left to right side. Good. Breath out. Lift and hold for 2 or 3 seconds. Breath in. Reset. Dropping the waistband. Keeping the right leg nice and strong. Keeping the body stable. Keeping equal weight between my left and my right shoulder. Keeping my head in neutral. And getting 2 more reps. 1 more. Breath out. Lift. And then breath in. Drop back down towards the floor. Good. Okay, from here, guys, extend the legs in front. We're just going to full body stretch. Okay, just release the lower back. So reach the hands directly up overhead. Point the toes away from the body. Good. Okay, and then from there, I want you to bring your hands back down by your sides. Okay, from here, I want you to bring both legs up overhead to extension, pointing the toes up towards the roof. Okay, from here, we're into our leg lower. If you're finding this move too difficult, okay, what I want you to do is drop 1 leg at a time. Okay, if you want to make the move a little bit more difficult, but really focusing on your technique, we're going to start to move the legs a little bit quicker. Okay, so alternating between left and right side. Okay, before we do that, waistband at the back of the floor, back of my body staying on the floor, hands stay by my sides, keep the legs overhead with extension. And just bring our focus back to our breath before we start to move. Okay, so legs stay in position. When you're ready then, what I want you to think about is lifting your shoulder blades off the ground, but you're not lifting through your neck muscles. Okay, you're lifting through pelvic floor and lifting through your breastbone. So imagine pinning your breastbone to the floor and then lifting everything from breastbone up off the ground. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to use our breath to do that. Take a deep breath in. On the breath out, lift the shoulder blades off the ground. Okay, maintaining this position. Okay, hands stay by the sides. You can turn the palms and hands towards the floor or towards the roof, whichever you prefer. Okay, from here, as I said, if you want to make the move easier, hold behind one leg, okay, and then reset and alternate between left and right side. To make it tougher, okay, let's make it dynamic. So start to move the left leg, and as you start to bring that left leg back up to the starting position, start to move the right leg. So again, the more movement through the limbs, the more control is required through pelvic floor. We're going to work here for about 30 seconds, pointing the toes towards the roof, using your breath, controlling your breath. But again, the real challenge here now is to control your breath as you move the legs. Good. If you feel you're not getting enough of a kick, again, through your core, through your abdominals, slow the move down and just alternate between left and right side, taking a split second before each drop off each leg. If you're happy and you think that you can keep that control through pelvic floor, continue the movement, moving the legs, okay, nice and quickly. Good, for 3, 2, and 1. Good, took the knees to the chest, drop the head back to the floor. We're going to that once more. Okay, so again, we know by now what level we can work at. Okay, the most difficult version is working the legs quickly between left and right side. But the real challenge, okay, is to focus on your technique there and focus, okay, on keeping your pelvic floor engaged to work the legs. Okay, once more. Again, to start, legs come overhead to extension, hands are by the sides, okay, and again, lifting through the breastbone, not lifting to the neck muscles, lift the shoulder blades off the ground. Okay, so again, use your breath, pelvic floor, start to lift. Okay, and from there again, you found your, I suppose, your ability, okay, or level you want to work at. Hands by sides or hands towards the floor. Okay, off we go. So about 30 seconds again, guys, here. Pointing the toes towards the roof at all times. Use the breath, okay? And again, if you're making the move dynamic by working the legs like scissors, really focus on your breath. Focus on the control you have in the legs coming from the pelvic floor. Good, again, if you need to make it easier, hold behind one leg and slow the move down if you have to. Good, be conscious now, be really conscious of your technique, be conscious of where you're feeling the move, okay, and be conscious of pelvic floor and trying to drop that belly button towards the spine, again, as I said at the start of the class. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, again, took the knees to the chest, drop the head back to the floor, okay, and hold. Okay, when you're ready then, guys, extend both legs to the floor. Okay, and we're going to do a bit of leg work here into our side leg series. So, rolling onto the right or left hand side, stack the shoulders, the hips, the knees. Okay, and then just drop the head down onto your left or right hand side. So, for me, I'm lying on my left side. Okay, right leg is on top. Okay, everything is stacked, joints are stacked throughout the body. When you're ready then, I want you to bend both knees, okay, and then line the heel bones up with your bum, so your knees are slightly in front of your chest. Okay, from there, when you're ready, keep the feet in contact with each other. And as I always say, again, bring that top hand to your hip as a point of reference, and there should not be too much movement through that top hip. Okay, lift the top leg off the bottom leg, reset. Okay, so it's only a slight movement. So again, if you're lifting too much, there will be a lot of movement, okay, through the index finger, that point of reference at the top, on the top leg. Good, again, now let's really bring our focus back to our pelvic floor, where we're lifting the leg, where we're initiating the move from. Good. Let's get 4 or 5 more on the top leg here. Good. Okay, from there, bring the feet back together, bring the knees back together. Again, keeping that point of reference. We're going to pivot off, okay, both knees. So knees stay in contact this time. Feet come off, okay, so lift the top foot off the bottom foot and reset. Again, keeping that point of reference, lift the top foot off the bottom foot. So you're keeping both knees in contact at all times. And again, we'll just go for about 8 or 10 reps here on this right leg. Good, again, use the breath. Think about pelvic floor. Think about the move we just done. The leg lower. Okay, what you're trying to do in that move is bring the two hip bones either side of the body towards each other, and then in turn trying to drop the belly button towards the spine. Think about doing similar here. Drawing those 2 hip bones together, and then in turn dropping the belly button to the spine. 2 more reps here. Lift the top foot off the bottom foot. 1 more. And reset. Okay, from there into our long leg hold. Okay, turn the toe this time towards the shin. Okay, again, keep that index finger as a point of reference on that top leg, and we're just going to hold that there for the next 20 seconds or so. Okay, so again, as you can see here, I've got a straight line from my shoulder, right shoulder through right hip, okay, through right knee, and then finishing at my right ankle or right foot. Okay, again, I'm trying to keep that level at all stages, so I'm trying to limit the movement, okay, of that leg towards my midline. Okay, keeping that position, we're going to get 5 rotations off in each direction through the foot. Okay, so keeping that position, point the toe away from the body, and then reset. So just working the ankle joint here. Good, that's 3, we're going for 10 reps. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Turn the toe back towards the shin. Again, keeping that point of reference, we're going to go for 8 straight leg lifts. Okay, so lift, reset, but again, reset the starting position, keeping that straight line through the shoulder, through the hip, through the knee, and then finishing out through the foot. At all times, you should be able to see your foot. Okay, and again, be hard on yourself. Do not let that top leg drop toward your midline. Good. Where are you starting to move from? Think about pelvic floor. Think about lifting through pelvic floor. 1 more rep. Bring it back to your straight leg hold. Point the toe away from the body this time. Okay, and then from there, small circle in a certain direction. So really controlled. Okay, again, keeping that straight line from the shoulder, through the knee, through the ankle, finishing out through the toes. Again, keep that point of reference on the top hip with your index finger or hand, right hand or left hand, depending on what leg is on top. Okay, reverse the circle, opposite direction. Keep the toe pointing away. Small circle. Think about drawing the circle from your hip joint, keeping the foot quiet, keeping the knee stable. Okay, keeping the upper body stable. For 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Good stuff. Okay, take your time. Turn on to the opposite side. Okay, so for me, I'm turning on to lie on my right side with my top leg being my left leg. Okay, again, starting off, dropping the head to the floor, bending both knees, stacking the knees, okay, the shoulders, the hips. And then when you're ready, keep both feet in contact. And then again, let's start to lift that top leg off the bottom leg. Okay, point of reference again with that hand on the left hip. And again, we'll just get 8 or 10 reps here by lifting the top knee off the bottom knee, keeping both feet on the floor. Good, again, now let's really focus again on pelvic floor. Think about lifting the limb away from the opposite limb through your pelvic floor. Trying to limit the movement again beneath that point of reference with the hand. 2 more reps. Good, again, this time knees stay in contact, top foot comes off the bottom foot, so you're just pivoting off that knee. Keep the knees in contact at all times, pivot that foot off the bottom foot, and again, we'll go for 8 or 10 reps here. Good, again, use the breath. Keep breathing into the nose, out through the mouth, or in and out through the nose, whatever's comfortable. And on each breath, think pelvic floor. Good. Okay, from there, out to a straight leg hold. Okay, turning towards the shin. Okay, keeping that shoulder in line with your hip, in line with your knee, and in line with your foot. Okay, holding that position, again, keeping that point of reference, keep a straight line. And again, try not to let that leg drop toward your midline of the body. Turning toward the shin to start, getting 5 reps in each direction. Point the toe away from the body. Turn toward the shin. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to a straight leg hold. Okay, again, keeping that point of reference. Before we start to move that top leg, again, let's think pelvic floor to start any movement through that top leg. Okay, lift, reset. Again, start in that position where you've got a straight line from the shoulder out through the hip, out through the knee. Good. Lift your pelvic floor, reset. Keep the toe turned towards the shin. Keep that point of reference with the top leg. Good. Keep as much energy now through that top leg as you can. Go for 4 more reps. Good. 2 more. Lift your pelvic floor, release your pelvic floor. The last one, lift and take it back to a straight leg hold. Turn the toe away from the body this time. Again, extend the hand on the floor. Keep that point of reference with the top leg. And again, let's start to draw small circles. So really small, really controlled. Think golf ball, pestle water. Something really small. Okay, control the circle. Okay, imagine drawing a circle with a compass. Good, clean circle in a certain direction. Good. Keep the breathing going. Control the breathing. Control that leg through pelvic floor. Okay, from there, reverse the circle, opposite direction. Keep the toe pointing away from the body. Again, at all times, you should be able to see that foot, that top foot. Good. Don't let the leg drop towards the midline. Good. From there, take it back to a hold. Point the toe. Turn the toe to the shin. And relax. Excellent. From there, guys, again, just roll onto the front once more. Hands come by the rib cage. Okay. Hands come by the sides. And then when you're ready, just finish that cobra stretch again. Press the chest away from the floor. Keep the 2 hip bones on the ground. Okay, and then from there, sitting back into child's pose. Okay, from there, when you're ready, we'll just take it to our cool down. Okay, so coming into a cross-legged position. Okay. And when you're ready, I want you to cross the legs in the opposite direction. Okay, so just to finish off the class, again, we always just fall into our comfortable position in that cross-legged position. So change up the direction, or change up the positioning of the legs. Okay, staying nice and tall again, up through the chest. Hands going wide. Okay, similar to the move we did at the start of the class. Taking a deep breath in, keeping the hands wide, turning the palms of the hands towards the roof. On the breath out, start to move your torso, your upper body over your right or left shoulder as far as you can. Okay, and again, think about getting to that point where you feel, okay, caught to mid back. Take a deep breath in, and on the breath out, rotate it slightly further. Reset to center. Take a deep breath in, keep the head in neutral, keep the head nice and strong. Breath out, rotate to the left or right hand side, opposite direction. Okay, and you can get to that point which you're caught on. Take a deep breath in, and on the breath out, rotate it slightly further. Okay, and relax to center. Hands come then in front. Just relax the hands. Keep the head nice and strong. Keep the shoulder back and down. And then just rotate the neck over the right shoulder as far as you can. Again, I'm keeping my shoulders facing forward. I'm pushing my lower back through, so I'm staying nice and tall up through my spine. Okay, reset to center, opposite direction, rotate the neck. Okay, back to center, just let the head fall back towards the roof. Okay, reset to center, drop the chin, look towards the floor. Again, push the lower back through, so nice and tall to the spine. Drop that chin towards the ground. And relax. Good. Okay, from there, guys, come on to all fours, on hands and knees. Okay, and then from there into our downward dog. So again, pressing the heels to the ground, dropping the head between the hands and holding. Okay, and then from there, just walk the hands slowly in towards the feet, come to a stand. Okay, and then this last stretch from standing. So feet come together. Okay, and then whichever you prefer, you can bring the hands to the backs of the legs. Okay, or you can bring the hands to the front of the body towards the feet. And we'll just hold this position for about 20 seconds to finish off. Just trying to straighten the legs as much as possible, push the hips backwards, and just drop your torso towards your thighs. Really release the hips, let the hips go, let the knees extend, let the hands fall towards the floor. Then take one more deep breath in, deep breath out, and then last time, deep breath in, deep breath out. Then slowly make your way up to standing and relax. Excellent stuff, guys. Take your time coming up. And we're done. Brilliant stuff, guys. Thanks very much. Hope you enjoyed it. And we will speak to you all. Okay, thanks, guys.